I'm your host, Love Right Now, and he is your co-host,
Mr. Kamal.
Hey, Mr. Kamal. So we're trying something new today. I I think we're gonna do this we're gonna do this in between. You all right? Like how you look?
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna do this. I think in between Sundays. Like we always go to the studio, like pretty much every 2 weeks. But we found that there's so much content that we miss, right?
Yeah.
In between those 2 weeks time, and then when we finally get to the studio, namely me, I'm rushing and rushing and rushing, trying to get through all the content, and so we decided collectively to step outside the studio, once a week or maybe twice, right? If something's breaking, we could just, come to where we are and
Pull up.
yeah, and then jump on the live real quick.
Yeah.
So that's that on that.
Yes.
So what you gotta say about that, Mr. Kamal?
I think it's a great idea,
Yeah.
get into a different environment.
Yeah.
Instead of being in the studio.
Yeah.
We're at a location. Do they know where we at?
No, I didn't tell nobody. Yeah.
We're live on location.
Right.
Like the knuckleheads would say.
Live on location.
We got the TVs going on with sports around us.
Yeah. That way we can watch the Olympics in real. Well,
they don't have the Olympics on, but
oh man,
maybe they can change the channel or something.
Yeah, that's crazy. So maybe we can watch the Olympics in real time, and then you guys will be able to see this video after the fact.
Yeah.
But you can still, while we have your attention,
while we have all of your attention.
Yeah, we can. You can still go to our YouTube page and like and subscribe. Really, really subscribe to the page. It's really important. So please take the time to do that. And also, our podcast is on all podcast streaming platforms, and download it. If you listen to it, that's perfect, but it doesn't count. Only a download counts, the actual download. So just do that for us, and we'll be happy about that. All right. So let's get started.
Yeah.
So what are we going to talk about first?
First.
So much to talk about, and like I said, we just chill. So we just gonna be sipping and talking and
eating.
I just ate, so he's gonna be eating. But yes. Yeah. So we're gonna start off with what's going on around the league, the NFL. It's a lot going on. Even though it's still off season, it's still a lot going on.
Right.
So you're gonna start it.
Okay.
You always started now.
So we've had a couple signings recently.
Who's we?
Well, the NFL.
Oh, in the NFL.
Yeah, the NFL.
Okay, so we're doing around the league. Recently.
We can start with Tua. You know what I'm saying? Tua How you say his name?
I just say Tua.
Tua.
Because I be botching people's names.
Tua T.
I botch up names so bad. I just feel so bad. So I just say the first name.
He signed a 4-year contract, $212.4 million.
Right.
Or extension.
Yeah, extension. Yeah. That's the key.
Yes.
Because remember, Lamar's was an extension. His was an actual contract.
New contract. Yeah.
Yeah. So that he really came out better than all these other ones.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So that's a good thing for the Dolphins, and Tua, he wanted his money.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Yeah,
I believe he deserved it.
He played great last year. The year before that as well. But he's been injured.
The year before that, he didn't. He was injured. He had too many concussions.
Right.
When he was in the game, he did.
Yeah.
Okay, let me stop with that.
He was a little rag doll out there.
Yeah. Bless his heart.
But with him, Tyreek Hill, and Jalen Waddle, they should keep the ball rolling.
And OBJ.
I forgot about that.
OBJ. Yeah.
I forgot.
He's quiet down there. I haven't really heard much noise.
Right. Yeah. He's too busy partying in Miami.
Yeah. He's right in his element with Miami. Okay, so let me say something.
Yeah.
So with the recent contract signings of Tua and Jordan Love, the 2020 QB class has generated nearly $1.2 billion in contract signings. Tua is 4 years, $212 million extension. Love is 4 years, $220 million extension. It said that his signing, Jordan Love's signing, it makes him the highest paid QB in the league. Now, I don't know about that. I just don't understand how they calculated that, because he's only at $220 million, and it's an extension.
Right.
And so, and also included in that class is Joe Burrow. And, he's at 5 years, $275 million. And Justin Herbert, he's at 4 years, $262 million. So all four of those guys from the 2020 class are paid.
Yep.
Are paid. They're getting paid. Some maybe you think are worth the money. Some maybe not. So who do you think is overpaid, who's underpaid, and who's just right?
I honestly feel like Jordan Love is overpaid.
Yes.
At $55 million per year with that $220 contract.
Right.
You know, Joey B, he signed his contract. That's not his rookie contract, is it?
No, it's an extension.
Okay. Yep. And Herbert just got his extension as well.
Yeah.
I feel like they're deserving of it. You know.
Herbert?
Yeah.
Justin Herbert?
I would give Herbert money before I gave Tua money and before I gave Jordan Love money.
I disagree.
I like Jordan Herbert as a player. He's a gunslinger.
Jordan Herbert. But yeah, he is a gunslinger, but what is he?
Herbert.
But okay, like I said with Lamar, what has he done in the postseason?
Right.
Nothing.
No, none of them have.
Joey went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Tua won, one playoff game?
I mean, I guess.
Jordan Love won one or two. One. He won one.
He's still not proven.
But what I'm saying is, Herbert ain't do nothing but sling a gun.
That's all.
Not a literal gun, a gun.
That's all he needed to do.
Apparently
to show
not.
that he's a valuable asset to the team.
Okay.
I feel as though.
All right. I'm gonna tell you. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I think all those. You see how Tua is the least paid. Mm-hmm. But Jordan Love, it's another thing. But
yeah,
I'm talking not just of this class, but all the white boys with the hair.
Right.
They all got money.
Right.
They all got money, and I just don't think they all deserve it. I just think it's because,
Joe Burrow cut his hair. He out here looking like Eminem.
Yeah, I saw that. But so I did ask this question on Facebook, and I'm going to share with you the answers. All right, let me see. Let me get to Facebook. Where is my drink? I hope they can hear us. You gotta see if you can hear it on your phone.
I think we can hear.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have a straw?
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Appreciate it.
All right.
And some napkins?
Right here. Oh.
Yeah.
Look at you greedy got. Like, I already ate. I ate earlier, so.
Y'all want to see what I got?
Okay, he wants to see what he got crab pretzels. Can y'all see that?
Crab dip. With the pretzels. They cook my pretzels too much.
No, it's probably good. It gotta be crunchy.
Okay.
So anyway, as I was saying, I had posed this question on Facebook.
Yeah.
And it went, let me see. Where did I had it somewhere on here. It's so much to cover. Oh, here it is. So I asked the question, do y'all think that all four of the QBs deserve, their pay? And so,
thank you.
Thank you.
Of course.
And so Tony said, it's the market. It's not about if they're worth the outrageous contracts. If Kyler Murray, who isn't even isn't even a top 18 QB, got about $160 million in guarantees, then these contracts are not surprising. Another person said, today's price is crazy, not like yesterday's, LOL.
Never.
That's true. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. No matter the performance, I guess.
Yes.
And then it's like, somebody wrote, while I love that three, I can't read that. I need my glasses.
While I love that three of them are brothers. Who?
Black.
Oh. Like real
Come
brothers.
on, man.
3 of the 5 are brothers, yeah. I really wish the NFL, the respective teams, and the player were obligated to give back to the community 30 to 50 million. Whoa.
Dang, Jeremy.
I mean, ain't nobody doing
That's
all that.
Steelers fan. Jay, you a Steelers fan. That's whack.
I agree that, all this money they get, and they should be required to do something. Everybody.
Well, most of them do.
Yeah, most of them do.
Most of them have that, not no 30 to 50 million.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
year.
Yeah.
To get back to so he wrote, the respective team and player were obligated to, the team and the player. Mm-hmm. I'm sure they do already.
They give back to the community.
To community, 30 to 50 million a year, and there's no schools, mentorship programs, job fairs, nothing. All they're doing is spending
money.
No, I don't. But no.
They also got to think of their own lives.
It's a job.
You might get 30 million, but your agent is taking what? 3 to 4.
3 to
7.
3 to 7%. Yeah.
So that's a good chunk taken out of it.
So J Rock, you gonna give a third of your pay? Maybe he does. I don't know. Maybe you do. I'm just gonna be quiet.
Like tithes.
Yeah. Like what? But yeah. So those are some of the responses I got to that to that question that I posed. But I mean, I guess it's a
The market
the
got
market.
shaken up when the Browns gave
Yep.
Deshaun Watson
That's why nobody liked it.
250 guaranteed,
Exactly, and that's
and
what.
didn't even play.
No,
Like,
nope.
or he got
They
hurt.
said he played all 12 games total since he's been there. He's been there for what, 3 years now? One,
Yeah, I
two.
think 2 or 3.
Yeah, he only played 12 games. 12
Yeah.
games out of what, 28?
Yep.
That's
And he was hurt for most of
all
last
of them
year.
except for the
Yeah.
most of last year,
Mhm.
and then the first year he had to sit out some games because
The
what's going on.
the legal stuff.
Yeah, I just think it depends on the franchise. If the
Right.
franchise thinks that's their player,
Yeah.
and they know if they hit the free agency market,
Mhm.
somebody gonna like Dak.
Take him.
Oh my God, yeah.
But definitely the Browns and Jordan Love. I mean, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Changed everything. All
And
these QBs want to get paid.
And that's what Steve Bisciotti said when Lamar was going through his contract negotiations,
Yeah.
and Steve Bisciotti was like, no, why do they do that? They said he was spearheading the conversation at the owners league meeting. So that brings us to Jerry Jones. Jerry isn't word on the street is Jerry isn't happy with the contracts of Tua and of Jordan Love as it pertains to Dak's contract negotiations.
Yeah.
I just think Jerry should have paid Dak a while ago, and it's just going to go get higher and higher.
When's the last time Jerry Jones really paid somebody like a loud contract?
I think Zeke. He got burnt.
Yeah.
So he probably, he still got PTSD from Zeke's contract. And also he got CeeDee Lamb. So Jerry has Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb. You far away. You good like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. As long as you're cool, I'm cool.
And Michael Parsons.
To pay. So those contracts, and not only that, Micah and CD wants to be the highest paid non-QB in the NFL. So first of all, they both can't do it because they're both on the same team.
Do you think that they're worth that? CD at CD's position. I mean, we already know what Justin Jefferson got. Do you think?
I mean, the market is the market, like they said about the QBs.
Mm-hmm.
So the market is the market.
Right.
But I feel as though they need to hurry and get their money now because they're gonna try to find a way to cap that off.
Yes.
Like they did the running backs.
Right.
Once Zeke got paid, and I think somebody else got paid, but Zeke has always been the highest paid running back in NFL history.
Yeah.
So I just think that once Zeke got paid and then he didn't perform to the standards of his pay.
Mm-hmm.
Then they started, because they get together, twice a year, the owners?
Yes.
They put their heads together and they figure stuff out,
right.
And they just said, no, we're going to cut this running back shit.
Yeah.
And so they cut the running back shit.
After Zeke.
Yeah, and so I think they're going to find a way to cut this receiver shit.
Yeah.
So my thing is they better get their money now because I think maybe the next collective bargaining, they only need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
They can just get together and do it. They're not going to pay these receivers.
Right.
The Ravens already don't pay their receivers, so that's just that.
Ravens don't pay anybody.
No, they don't pay anybody.
But Lamar.
That's a first.
Yeah.
He had to fight and scratch and claw his way for that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
People still don't think he's
and not only
deserving
that,
of it.
He brings so much money just by mentioning his name.
Yeah.
Like if somebody when I put Lamar or Patrick Mahomes on one of our shorts or something,
mm-hmm.
That's when we get the most views.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I gotta do that.
Right.
I'm one of those people.
A little bit of clickbait.
And it don't have to be nothing about them. They be bad. But I like Lamar. I like him as a person. I like the person that, that he displays in public.
Yes.
That he is in public, portrays in public. So, but yeah, and up next to get paid is Brock Purdy and Trent Williams are the 49ers.
I was hearing Brock Purdy wanted up to $300 million.
He's going to be higher than them because he's next to get paid.
Yeah.
And he's been to a Super Bowl. It took him to the NFC playoff game the season before last, but he got hurt.
Right.
And then he still came back out and played with a tore. What do you have? A torn?
Was it a labrum?
I don't
rotator
know.
cuff?
Yeah, I don't know.
One of them.
Yeah, one of those things. But he still came back out and tried.
Yeah.
So that's just speaks volumes of his character.
Yes.
And I think, as far as the Super Bowl game last season, I think if what's the guy that tore his Achilles? Greenlaw. If Greenlaw hadn't torn it, because they were beating the Chiefs for real. The score didn't show it, but how they performed, the performance showed it.
Right.
If Greenlaw didn't once Greenlaw tore his Achilles, that's in Patrick Mahomes, because they was like, he's out, Greenlaw's out.
Right.
And then they changed the whole game plan,
Yes.
and then that was it.
That was a big big thing.
And so last year and the year before that, they had people out.
Yeah.
So that's why they lost. But
right.
I don't know. I believe that.
Yeah, Purdy's gonna get paid. Trent Williams, he's gonna get paid.
You think?
Yeah, one of the
Trent
best.
older. Trent is older.
Yeah, he's older, but he's still a beast.
You know, he's cancer survivor too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's
I didn't
cancer
know
survivor
that.
because like they had a with Trent Williams of the 49ers. He's a defensive. No, he's a
Offensive
lineman. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a picture of him. I forgot somewhere last season, and somebody was like, he can't afford to get no haircut. All them, what kind of barber he got? All them bald spots in his head. And then that's when I found out was one of his. Somebody chimed in and was like, chill the fuck out because he's a cancer survivor.
Mm-hmm.
So he lost his hair, fighting cancer. So that's where his bald patches came from. We should have asked him to change them. But and so look, you better talk. I feel like I'm the only one talking.
No, go ahead.
I would let come on. And so that's where his bald patches came from. So Trent Williams is a cancer survivor.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he definitely deserves his pay. Pay. I think it's be his third payday.
Okay.
Because he's like 30 or something. And he's not young like
No.
Like Chris from the Chiefs.
Chris Jones?
Yeah, he's not young like him.
Yeah, he's much older. He used to play for Washington and all that.
That's what I'm saying. So he might not get a big paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
He probably just wants some more money. I think his is an extension too.
Yes.
Yeah. So everybody's like extensions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so what else we got? Wait a minute, did we finish all of this?
Yep.
Dang,
Cowboys.
Look at us. We are rolling right along.
But to wrap up the 49ers.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there any way to turn Olympics on in here?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yay!
You guys want any other food or anything?
I probably will, but I'm gonna check this out.
Yeah, no,
all right.
Yeah,
all right. Okay, thanks.
Do you have a preference of which sport? I think there's men's volleyball right now. I can do that. I'm not sure what else is on there.
For the Olympics?
Yeah.
Whatever's on NBC.
Swimming. Oh.
Right. If you could find swimming or something interesting.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Look at what.
All right, because I was watching swimming at home. That's why I was a little behind too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The USA was playing too. Right?
Yeah. The last one I saw, we won two. We won second and third. I mean, first and second.
No, I mean the men's basketball.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see that. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
you can talk about that later.
But
look, yo, we got all the time in the world because we are live and I'm not on studio time.
49ers.
The studio we have an hour. So that's why I'll be like,
gotta get through it.
Yeah, because time is money. But
now
this ain't no money.
We can shoot the shit.
I know, right? Yes.
We got
until the battery die. Hey.
Brandon Ayuk. He's he did report to training camp.
Right.
Which is a hold in.
Yeah.
Not a hold out.
Yeah.
Who's holding out? CD and Micah are holding out.
Yeah.
They're not showing up until they get paid.
Yeah.
And
Trent Williams is a holdout.
Trent Williams is a holdout.
I think last time I checked.
Mm-hmm.
Ayuk showed up because he didn't want to pay that 47, I don't know, it's a lot of money a day. $14,000 a day if he didn't show up.
Yeah.
So he's holding in.
He is about his money.
Yeah.
And I think that'll make the 49ers appreciate him a little bit more.
This is typical 49ers because last year, Debo, I think it was last year. Last year it was it was Bosa. It was Joey Bosa.
Mm-hmm.
Or Nicky Bosa. And they paid him a week before the season started.
Mm-hmm.
The year before that, it was Debo.
Yeah.
And they paid him. He said they paid him after the season started, but he was like, "Oh, my back hurt."
Right.
So he just chilled.
Yeah.
And he got his money.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me tell you something about Ayuk since I mentioned Debo. I think Ayuk is they need Ayuk. He is detrimental. I think I'm using that term correctly to this team. Debo's always hurt. He is productive when he's on the field, and he does overcome his injuries, pretty quickly. But last year when I watched the documentary, the show Receiver, Debo was hurt like 3 times, so he missed time. I think it was Debo, Trent. It was Debo, Trent, and McCaffrey were out at the same time. And when they were all out, they lost all those games in a row. That's when they dropped 3 in a row.
Right.
McCaffrey came back the 3rd game, but they still lost. So Debo's always out. Like I said, he is productive when he's on the screen. When he's on the team. But he's always out. Mm-hmm. But so when in his absence, Ayuk steps up.
Yeah.
Ayuk makes the critical plays. That's what I noticed.
Yes.
He makes the critical plays. If he made First of all, he was pissed because they didn't go to him during the Super Bowl.
Yep.
He was mad. He said he only got 6 catches during the Super Bowl, and I believe. Do you believe they probably would have beat that if they had gone to him?
He's their only complete receiver.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Debo was hurt during the Super Bowl, but he just came back in it. I think he did something with his hammy or something like that, but he came back in, and so was Kittle.
Mm-hmm.
He was hurt too, but he came back in.
Yeah.
But Brandon Ayuk was the only one. He hasn't been hurt. He's been there. He's been productive. He's been on the field. But I think, just like the Ravens do, they don't want him to get too many stats, stack his stats, because they would have to pay him money.
Right.
And that's their bargaining chip. You haven't produced or whatever. Because
with his status, he's still overshadowed by McCaffrey, Kittle, even Debo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like I said, when they're not there, especially when Debo's not there, he picks it. Even when he is there,
right?
He's still, because they're going to triple team McCaffrey and Debo, and pretty much leave him 1-on-1. If he's 1-on-1, he's going to make it.
Right.
He's going to make the play if he's 1-on-1.
Yes.
That's what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. So, but let's move on. I'm moving right along. So I don't know who that message is to. So do you think Ayuk? So where do you think Ayuk is going to land? You think he's going to stay there?
I mean, at this point, since he's already reported, I think he'll stay there. They just need to figure out. I mean, they have to pay him and Trent Williams, so maybe that's what they're trying to.
See, okay, no.
Figure out.
No, that's something else. Okay. Because they gave McCaffrey a goddamn extension.
Right.
Where does this come from? You
and you're strong.
Oh, they gave McCaffrey an extension just now.
Right.
They just signed him 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
So what the extension for?
Right.
They could have gave that money to Ayuk.
Yep, definitely.
So I would be in my feelings too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
They got money. They got it for who they want it for.
I feel like Ayuk definitely should have held out.
But then it's money though.
Yeah, he got money. He ain't broke. He's been making all these millions.
But this is his first big one.
Okay.
He's still on the rookie.
Really?
Yeah.
He
came
must have signed, what, a 5-year deal?
He came in 2020, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're
20.
right.
Yeah, he's still on his rookie contract, so
okay.
he's not making no money.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I think it's his third. Then he's going into his 4th year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's, because it's up. When you're on a rookie contract, I guess it's for all positions. They can't do nothing until the 3rd year.
Right.
So this will be his, I guess, 3rd year, or going into his 4th. Maybe he just completed his 3rd.
I think this is his 4th year.
Yeah, so so they can't do anything until then.
Right.
So, but they're gonna extend McCaffrey, give him more money.
Right.
That's the crazy part.
McCaffrey's more a little injury prone than
but he wasn't even making no noise either.
Yeah.
Because they just signed him. He wasn't making, we didn't know about it.
Who, McCaffrey?
Yeah.
No, he made some noise.
About his money?
Oh, no.
I'm talking about
as far as his play.
I'm talking about his contract.
No, he know.
Yeah,
he already knew he was going to get that.
Yeah, but they could have waited.
Yeah.
And paid this man.
That's true.
That's crazy. So who else is anything else about the who's holding out, who's holding in, who's showing up?
No. All the talk has really been about CD, Micah, and Brandon Ayuk.
And Dak.
Yeah.
Dak seems so unbothered.
Yeah.
He's like, it is what it is. Either way, I'm gonna get paid, either here or somewhere else.
Exactly.
Yeah, so he's not even.
But
I think the Raiders might get him next year.
I do want Ayuk to get out of there.
Yeah, as long as he don't go to the Steelers. We gotta talk about the Steelers too. Well, not right.
What they up to?
Well, it's something I saw. It's on my page, but so we're gonna Hey on Barbara. I know you're watching. Hey on Barbara.
Hey on Barbara.
I know, right? Yeah. Oh. And so we're gonna transition to the Baltimore Ravens. So we got some Baltimore Ravens news. That's Kamal's thing. So we try to assign each other topics, Yeah, so I assigned Kamal. Well, he agreed. I didn't assign, not his mom or his boss, but he agreed to do the Ravens.
She is my boss.
I'm not his boss. No, I'm not his boss. But anyway, Kamal got to do the Ravens.
I got some Ravens talk for us.
Yeah, he got some Ravens talk. In between his crab pretzel bites.
So the big news is Lamar Jackson. Not the big news, but one of the main topics is, of course, our quarterback, Lamar Jackson. He missed the first 4 days of this training camp.
Yeah.
But he came back this Saturday.
But he did show up the week before for the rookie training camp.
Yes.
He was there for that for a couple of days. So He probably got sick doing it with them.
Probably.
Just stay his ass away. Go ahead.
He must have came down with a little COVID or something.
Yep.
But he's back. His normal self.
Yeah.
Threw a couple touchdown passes during the practice that they just had. But as far as the Ravens go, some of the signings that they have, Eddie Jackson, like we spoke about last time.
Yeah.
He actually had some time in Chicago with Roquan Smith.
I know. We talked about that last year.
And
last
college.
week. Yeah, and with
Marlon.
Yeah.
Daryl Worley.
Yeah, he's back.
He's back.
But he's, they do this every year with him.
Yeah.
I like him though. He is so fine. His family is gorgeous. He has a gorgeous family.
Then you have a bunch of rookies. Kadir Ismail.
Yes, that's Kadri's
son.
Yeah, they say he's tall and big.
Yeah.
And got them hands.
Yep.
But we got so many receivers though.
Yeah.
I think we should keep all the tall ones.
Right.
Besides,
the smallest one we have is probably Zay.
Yeah, and Zay. So Zay, he's not really small to me.
Yeah.
Because when I stood next to him, he had me by like 5 inches.
Okay.
So that's not small to me,
Right.
but I guess when you put him up with them.
Yeah, you're short though.
I'm 5'5". I'm 5'4" 3/4. That's 5'5".
So Zay is probably like not even 6 foot.
No, he's not. He's like 5'10".
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
Yeah, but
Then you got Adisa Isaac.
yes.
He's injured right now. Devontae Walker.
Yes, Tez.
Ted.
He's been getting rave reviews in training camp.
Yep. Wide receiver. He might be
So he got them hands.
He got them hands, yeah.
But so Lamar came back yesterday.
Yesterday.
All right.
Yeah.
Are they practicing today?
No.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
Normally they do.
They did.
I
ain't hear nothing about that.
Oh, okay.
Today.
But they said Lamar came back and was slinging the rock.
Yeah.
They said defense was dominating the offense all week.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar came back and
back to his normal self.
Mm-hmm.
The rookies we got is Adisa Isaac, Devontae Walker, Rasheen Ali, quarterback Devin Leary, Nate Wiggins, TJ Tampa, Sanusi Kane, and offensive tackle Roger Rosengarten.
Sanusi Kane is what?
He's a defensive back.
All right, and I can't read that.
Yeah, they're pretty much all defensive
players.
Everybody
else is defense.
Yeah.
Quarterback. So who was slinging the rock when Lamar was gone? They were all taking reps.
Yes.
Okay.
What's his name? Josh Johnson.
They said he was good.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody was throwing a lot of interceptions too. They said defense dominated.
If it was a rookie, it probably was then it was Devin Leary.
Okay.
But
that's the white boy?
I don't even know what he looks like.
Yeah, we got a white boy.
Yeah, white boy, okay.
Yeah, it's a white boy.
I have to look into who he exactly is.
All right.
Our rookie quarterback.
Yeah. I think we got like 4 QBs right now.
Yeah.
Including Lamar.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
But all those guys signed their rookie contracts.
So how did Malik what's his name?
Malik Harrison?
Yeah, no.
The linebacker?
No, the one we got from not Malik. Remember we got him from damn, where the fuck we get him from? We got him from the Patriots last year. He was QB, but they got him trying out for wide receiver. What's his name?
Shit, I don't know.
Malik. Damn. Not Willis. What the fuck is his name? Excuse my language. It's Sunday and all. Praise the Lord.
I'm not sure who
you remember about. he was the QB. Well, you can look at it.
The QB with
he was
with New England?
He's with New England, but we snapped him up. The South Florida guy. It might not be Malik. I just think it's Malik. One of those names like that.
Let me check their roster real quick.
And we went and got him last year from the Patriots. Mm-hmm. And he was on the QB, roster, but they moved him to receiver. He's been playing the receiver position. Yeah. It might not be Malik. It's Isaiah. It's one of something like that. Isaiah, Malik. Those names.
Yeah.
Kamal. It's like names like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. But
you said
Malik Cunningham?
Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little hot here. Just a little hot.
Yeah, he was doing good at
he was doing receiver
training camp.
Yeah, he was doing receiver drills.
Mm-hmm.
And so he got them hands too, and he tall.
Yeah,
he's tall and big.
Guy.
Yeah. Look, keep all the tall big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that's little and puny.
Yeah, we got a few.
Because once somebody hit him a couple times, they're gonna be done.
Keaton Mitchell still.
Yeah, he recovering. But he good. We good because we still got Henry. And we got Justice Hill, and somebody else that we just drafted.
Rasheen Ali.
He was unsigned. He was Undrafted, undrafted. What do they call it?
I believe he was
undrafted rookie free agent.
Free agent, yeah. But he did sign a contract though.
Yeah, he signed, but he wasn't drafted.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we got like 3 running backs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, by committee. Yeah.
Derrick Henry.
No, I'm talking about this actor that can go.
Okay, yeah.
It's Derrick Henry.
Justice Hill. Owen Wright.
Oh, what's that? Okay, Owen Wright. All right. And
young
who
guy,
else?
rookie out of Monmouth.
All right.
And that's about it. And Ali.
Rashid Ali.
Ali.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we got 4.
We got 4.
All right. Active that can go. All right.
You know about Patrick Ricard.
Yeah, Pancake Pat. Yeah, Pancake Pat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He can run it back, fullback, receiver.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he catch them little chuck downs.
Right. So I mean,
did he participate in the screens?
Nah.
Oh,
he's too slow for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Greg Roman had him out there doing some shit. Remember?
Yeah.
He's like, why he out there doing that?
We always use our fullbacks.
All kind of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still good over here?
Yeah, we still good.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thanks. And so I like that he's checking on us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Is that good? I'm not hungry. I don't want to eat just to eat.
Try one.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it.
We got a few good wide receivers.
Okay, yeah. So we have a lot because we just named. It's like 4. Kadri, well, Ishmael, Tez. I don't know. I was calling him Dez because I was listening to his coach talk about him.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't his coach. It was Nate Wiggins' coach.
Okay.
But Nate Wiggins' coach was talking about him.
Right.
Because I guess they played against each other or something. And he called him Dez.
Dez, okay.
So when I had shared that clip on my YouTube page a while ago, and I called him Dez, somebody was like, isn't that Dez? It's Tez. I said, well, I just heard the coach call him Dez, you know?
Right.
And his last name is with a D. His first name is with a T. So I guess the coach combined, I don't know, but I guess he know better than us because that's what he was calling him in college. But either way, he's going to be, I think he's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you know we got our veterans returning.
Yeah.
Rashad Bateman,
right.
Nelson Aguilar, Zay Flowers, Malik Cunningham, the young guy you were talking about.
Yes.
Deontay Hardy.
Who is he? He's a silent player because he don't do much.
What is the assumption?
Is it a breaking thing?
No.
Oh no. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Trent Williams for the 49ers. We had just talked about him. He has 3 years remaining, but no guaranteed money. And he still hasn't reported to camp. So I guess Trent just wants he wants to probably restructure his contract, it looks like. Because you can't get nothing with 3 years remaining. That's just absurd. So he must, I think he wants it restructured and put the money up front.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no way he has 3 years remaining. It says Trent Williams has 3 years remaining, but no guaranteed money, did not report to training camp. So he's a no-show. Trouble in the Bay is what it's called. And then Ayuk wants a new deal, requested a trade. In the meantime, he's a hold in. And then it says, up for an enormous extension next offseason is Brock Purdy.
Mm-hmm. So
Brock Purdy's not even in the picture right now. So we don't have to talk about him because he's not even up for anything right now.
But he does want $300 million.
Well, it might be more than that by next year. They still got to sign. Who else gets it? Dak. It says Dak and Purdy as far as cool QBs go.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just Dak and Purdy left. So the Cowboys might hold off for Dak. They might do something in midseason. You know, they might do something midseason for both. You just never know. It's always time, but you know, I want my money up front too. I definitely would.
And I want my crab pretzel up front.
You got it. Like you're enjoying that.
Smashing it.
Yeah.
Or get cold.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Auntie. My aunt is my biggest fan. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But yeah, what I'm really excited for the Ravens to see this year is how Lamar and Derrick Henry are going to work in that backfield.
Yeah.
It's going to be a problem.
It's going to be something special.
Yeah.
Henry, he don't really show emotions like that anyway.
Right.
He about his business, but you can see it on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just happy to be there.
Yep.
He just happy. He just happy to be there. You know, Lamar, I'm gonna give it to the big guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to the big guy.
And at any time, Lamar see what he likes in the defensive,
he gonna do it.
Pull it back.
And handle his business. Yeah, I would. Fuck the coaches. Deal with that shit later.
I have 7 in the box stacked up. Yeah, Lamar can pull that back and take off. Touchdown.
He got Henry the block. Mm-hmm. He got Pancake Pack the block.
Yep.
He got little old Bateman the block. Mm-hmm. He's just so little.
Yeah.
They all everybody's just little.
Yeah.
If I had known receivers was going to be this little now, I would let my son play. So when my uncle played, they were just big country boys.
Yeah.
But now they're just so little. You know, like just little. All of them just little.
Mm-hmm.
But they changed the rules too.
Right.
So they can be little.
Can't smack them like.
Oh my God, they're breaking half. It was, last year. So I have a question to you.
Mm-hmm.
So for all my basketball savants, because I'm still learning the sport. Thanks to him, I'm learning more. And then, so when I ask questions, I really, really want to know. All right. So for all the basketball savants out there, what exactly did that Joe person mean when he made the comment, the Ravens are the Sixers of the NFL? I know he was being a smart ass, but what did he mean when he said it?
Who is Joe?
I don't know his last name.
Okay.
Did you see the comment?
Mm-mm. Where he said that at?
He said it on some talk show.
Okay.
But so what's up with the Sixers?
I think being that they have a couple, from what I got from that.
Okay.
Maybe because they have two superstars. And,
have they? No, that's not what he meant.
No?
He meant something like about because they didn't win no chips. I don't know. They're not going. All right, here you go, right here. How you not know this stuff?
After their
okay, this guy right here, he knows we preparing. I'm gonna call him out. I'm gonna call him out. This my coworker. Our cases are side by side. He cool. He's a nice little young guy. He cool. He's single ladies. Okay. So listen, he has a cute little pit bull. Mm-hmm. But listen, so. I be losing sleep at night. Now I know it's my podcast, but I think it's about to be our podcast because he's here and he likes it and I like him and we got this chemistry. But he not pulling his weight. He supposed to know this shit. That's why I be late coming back.
You gotta send this to me.
What? I can't. All right, I'm gonna start doing it.
Joe Fortenbaugh from First Take says, "I don't think there's all that much pressure after 6th season. I think people understand who he is, Lamar Jackson, and this is who they are," talking about the Ravens.
So, but how does it relate to the Sixers?
I have no clue. Maybe because
the Sixers suck?
They probably talk about when they got Embiid, they were supposed to be building the trust the process was the thing in Philadelphia.
Who is this?
Process. That's Joel Embiid.
Oh, okay.
So Joel Embiid, he's on the Olympic team, by the way.
Okay.
He's a big guy, superstar athlete. Trust the process. We were going to work around him. Build a team to finally win a championship for Philadelphia. Right. I guess that's probably what they're saying as far as the Ravens.
So those two are alike?
I wouldn't say they're alike. I mean, they both put up stats, but the Ravens have made it further than the Sixers have made it. We got to the AFC Championship game.
My thing is this with the Ravens. Why do they all? It's 32 teams in the NFL. 32 teams in the NFL, and only one team a year wins the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Why they just pick out our team? I don't get it. I don't understand. And he's not even the highest paid QB in the league. So pick on Joe Burrow. He got his bag last year and missed the damn season. He played a couple games, was terrible. The only game he shined in was against the 49ers, who was down 3 of their all-pro players. Mm-hmm. That's why he won that game.
Lamar Jackson is a target.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's just crazy. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. Because they mad because of these. Because it's Platts. They mad because he won't conform to how they want him to look.
Right.
He is just true to himself. He keeps to himself. They don't know nothing about him.
Nope.
Nothing. They making shit up. And plus they make stuff up now because it's not really that much content out there. Well, it is now because, it's what is now? What's going on now? Season training camp is out there, but there's really nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
So this is Lamar time. Mm-hmm. So we should make it he should have his national holiday for a whole month.
Right.
It should be called Lamar month.
Yeah.
Because they don't talk about nothing but Lamar. They don't talk about Patrick Mahomes. Mm-hmm. How fat he is and all that. They don't talk about none of that.
Yeah.
No.
But they just want Lamar to win the Super Bowl and prove himself as a quarterback.
He already proved himself. He is a quarterback. Well, if that's the case, all 32 of them got to prove. 31 got to prove themselves. He's not the only one, is what I'm saying. It's 31 other teams. Mm-hmm. It's like when Tom Brady was there. He just dominated. Right. First of all, he had a sorry ass division.
Yeah.
So he was always like Patrick Mahomes. Their division is not. It sucked. They suck. So he gonna always.
Tom Brady did beat everybody though.
Yeah, he did. He played for. He played like LeBron forever, so he gonna beat everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think Tomlin beat every team too.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, like every season, Tom Brady was just dominant.
Yeah, he was.
But it was the system they were playing in.
Yeah, it was a system, and he made it to every playoff because his division was weak.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's just it.
Right.
That's it. The AFC North is a juggernaut.
Yeah.
You just not going. You never know who's gonna come out of that. You know. But not only that, I forgot what I was about to say. But I just hate when they pick on Lamar. What say you?
What say me is Lamar gonna get y'all this year. How about that?
Man, listen.
I believe in him.
I just think it's the coaching too.
Yeah.
You take him out, take John Harbaugh. Imagine if Lamar had that Billick, because he a hard nose. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Belichick.
Yeah.
Or Brian
No,
Billick.
no. Billick.
Brian Billick. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know about Harbaugh. He just seems so passive sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, like they don't have no dog in them. The defense got dog.
Right.
But the offense is like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like it's no fight. And Lamar don't seem like a fighting type. He's like he just nice. Mm-hmm. But he was pissed off during that Texans game, the playoff game.
Yeah.
He said he went in there and cussed everybody out, you know, and got him back where he was supposed to be. But he gotta start being disrespectful.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta be.
Got to. It's the only way people take
you
you
trying to use
serious.
my notes. Look at you waiting.
Yeah. What you got?
You waiting for my notes.
I'm ready to talk about whatever you got for Olympics. I'm gonna just piggyback off of you.
Okay, wait a minute. We done with this?
No. Did we talk about Clarissa?
No, we talk about her because she gonna take some time, honey. That's my girl.
Yeah.
All right. So since he want to transition to the Olympics now, we're gonna transition to the Olympics now. And if something pops into my mind about Lamar, Lamarvelous, then we'll talk about it. All right. So we watching volleyball. It was just swimming. So I think they're switching. So where we are now, they have volleyball on. Olympics, the swimming team was just on, but so the United States and the Olympic ceremony, opening day ceremony. Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it, but it was.
You saw some of the clips
some of
and
it,
stuff.
Yeah. My sister told me she didn't like it.
Because it's in Paris.
No, because it was. She just had a bunch of different comments about it.
So what she say? I'm curious.
Well, she said it was stuff like just wild stuff, like they're pushing like the LGBT type stuff.
Okay.
And she was like people were kissing, and I don't know. I didn't watch it. I'm just hearing what she told me about it.
Tell me. I want to know.
That's pretty much it. She just didn't like it.
So I heard. I didn't watch.
It was raining.
Yeah, it rains. It's how it is over there.
They were floating down a boat in the river.
The scene.
What's the point of all of that?
Well, because Paris is an old city.
Okay.
Old. Like the United States is new.
Yeah.
Compared to the other cities.
Right.
And see, since I've been there, I kind of know.
Yeah.
So Paris is old. They have a new Paris across the other side. But everything was in the older part. And the Seine is the main focal point of Paris. Not the Eiffel Tower, but it's the Seine River.
Right.
And it goes all the way through.
Okay.
So since the city is so old, there's nowhere to put anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they had to use the Seine River as the focal point.
Right.
And so for some people, I read some comments, they didn't like that. Somebody said, why that stupid ass river? Why they have a river? Why they have nowhere else to put it?
Right.
Because it requires a lot of space. And it's not a lot of space.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not.
Because normally in the Olympics, they'll build.
Yes, but it's nowhere
to
build. And their buildings and monuments, whatever, are so old, they're not going to
touch anything.
No, they're not going to do that. No. So they have to use the river.
Right.
I just thought it was it was cool. Mm-hmm. I saw some. I didn't watch it, but I saw some little things on YouTube and posts and stuff like that. I just thought it was cool. Everybody looked happy to me.
Yeah.
Every country is going to be different.
Right.
When you go to China, Japan, Singapore, they're going to be off the chain because they electronically. That's their thing.
Yeah.
Electronics and new age stuff. So they're going to always be like light years away.
Mm-hmm.
I said that right?
Yes, you did.
Light years away from all of us. Everybody else is so far behind. Those countries are far beyond everybody. So but I liked it. But I did hear that they had something about the the Last Supper or something. I didn't see that. I was watching this guy called the Wonder Ken. He has a podcast, Nitro, and he was going on and on about he didn't like the opening ceremonies because they was too it focused on religious too much, and he's a Christian and all this stuff.
Okay.
He said he didn't like how they did something. Pull it up for me. I'm doing it on here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you can go to Google somewhere. So he said that they had the Last Supper, a picture of the Last Supper. They reenacted it, but I don't know how they did it or who was in it. But I do know that that's what they did. I can hear it. And so Kamal's pulling it up now, so I can really see it and talk about the Last Supper. So it was a parody? I don't know.
Well, it was kind of like a performance during the opening ceremony.
Okay.
And it says, a performance during the Paris Olympics ceremony on Friday has drawn criticism from church leaders and conservative politicians for perceived likeness to Leonardo da Vinci's depiction of a biblical scene in the Last Supper, with some of it calling it a mockery of Christianity.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The event plans, but I don't see a picture of the actual...
It's right here. It's something like that.
How was it the Last Supper?
Why is
when somebody's inside with food around them?
Why is he blue?
I don't...
And what are these people? What are they doing?
So that's supposed to be Last Supper because he got some food, right? I don't... This picture... It's images. Yeah. I don't understand. Oh, what?
He's naked. He's a naked man.
Let me see. There's balls and he got something right there.
That's balls.
Okay, so I see it. All right. Well, I don't know.
I get what they're saying. It's pretty much a drag queen. I think that's what my sister was talking about.
Oh, it's rainbow.
This is a video, but that we're not watching. But I guess they were like kissing and all that shit that she was saying.
Okay. Oh shit!
Don't spill
I almost had a moment. Woo. Okay. Oh.
That's loud. I'm sorry.
I don't need to see all that.
You don't need? Okay.
No, I don't need to see that. So I saw the picture.
Yeah.
What's she talking about?
It was just taboo.
Okay.
Pretty much. But yeah. You need to be careful.
So everybody's talking about it in their own language.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was the thing.
Yeah. About
the Olympics. One of the he said they did another one. It was like 2 different ones they did.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so that was that. So I don't know.
Right.
But I have to look into it some more. But I'm really not because I really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it is what it is. But I did see that. I did see the I went to the Sistine Chapel in Rome. Okay. The same time I was in Paris.
Yeah.
So I did experience that, and so I did see a lot of those portraits and depictions that he's talking about. You know, in the Sistine Chapel.
How far is Rome from Paris?
I took an overnight train, so I don't know, maybe 100 miles. I don't know. I woke up and I was in there. I was in Rome. Yeah. And so, so I took an overnight train to Rome from Paris, and I was in the car. My car had 6. It slept 6, and all 6 beds were filled. And everybody in there spoke a different language. But there was one lady in there who spoke every language of everybody who was in the car. And she was translating for all us. And she was this black sister. And she had the eyelashes. And keep in mind, this was 2013. She had the eyelashes. She had the fingernails. She had colorful braids and stuff. And she was African.
Wow.
And she spoke so many languages. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? To look at her, you would never thought. And she was shocked at me. And she was kind of mad at me because she was like, you going to Italia? They call it Italia. They don't call it, they call it Italia. Mm-hmm. You going to Italia and you don't speak Italiano? I was like, no. She said, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I was like, no, I don't. You know, and we had a conversation because the other ones didn't know what we were talking about.
Right.
So we were talking and she was mad. I said, how many languages you speak? She spoke like 9 or 10 languages.
Wow.
Yep. I was like, oh my God. I said, well, I'm going to try to speak with them.
Yeah.
You know, and in technology, phones weren't as advanced, of course, as they are now. They were advanced, but not like now.
Yeah.
So, matter of fact, I had a Galaxy Note 2.
Oh, wow.
So that tells you how long that was. Yeah.
Ages ago.
But anyway, so I was impressed by her, you know.
Yeah.
She was young, though. And she said she was all over Europe doing stuff, you know. just whatever.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I was like, dang. Yeah, and she spoke African languages too.
Oh, nice.
But as far as the different countries we were all going to, she spoke those languages plus like a couple more.
Yeah.
Not to mention the one she spoke in Africa.
Right.
I was like, damn. How you remember all that stuff?
Like excellence.
Yeah, because I'll be cross languaging and all that stuff. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to it. So Olympic Games and ceremony. So the last count that I took, which was this morning, like early this morning, and the United States have already they've gained so many more medals because I watched it when I was home earlier. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure the exact medal count. Maybe you can find it.
Yeah, I've got it right here.
Okay, let's go. So the goals, U.S. goals.
Okay, U.S. goals only have 3.
Okay, so I know the men's 4 times 100 meter relay. They won a gold. Mm-hmm. And who else? They don't tell you who won a gold.
No, I can click on it and find out.
So I know we have one. How many goals we have?
3.
We have 3 goals so far. That's up to date too.
Right.
I mean up to date, whatever. In real time.
Yeah, in real time.
And then this is getting to me. I have some food on my stomach. And then the silvers we have. I know we have 3 silvers. Mm-hmm. 1 for diving for women's 3 meters synchronicity. And then Haley Batten across country mountain biking won a silver. The women's 400 meter free relay. Yeah. They won a silver, and there's some more silvers that came down the pipe too.
Yeah, but the United States has the most medals total right now.
Okay.
12.
And how many? So 4 gold.
3 gold.
3 gold.
6 silver.
6 silver.
3 bronze.
And 3 bronze.
Yeah.
So far. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Nobody else is close.
Let's fucking go.
The next closest country is France. They have 7.
I know that their swimmer, he won gold.
Okay.
In something. I watched that, and they were cheering him on. He almost broke the record, the world record, but he missed it by like 2.2 seconds or some shit. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. So what about the USA basketball?
Oh, they beat Serbia today, 110 to 84.
Okay.
Yeah, they blew them out.
So are you familiar with how the games, the Olympic Games, go for basketball?
They have a couple of different rounds.
Right.
It's not going to take too long.
So let me ask you. So if they had lost this, they would be out of it.
No.
Okay, that's what I want to know. It's like qualifying rounds.
Yes.
A lot of the games are qualifying right now.
Right.
Like the Olympic. I mean, the gymnastics and stuff like that. It's like qualifying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're nowhere near it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I wonder how that goes. It's tricky though. Same with the swimming. A lot of things are just qualifying rounds.
Right.
But some of them are actually. Or you can still win a gold and still go to the next thing too. I think. See
what it is like with the swimming. Mm-hmm. If they race this morning, like they raced yesterday morning. That's just the heat, the time trial.
Okay.
So however you get in the time trial gets you to the next, to the medal race.
Okay.
And whoever wins that,
That was in what?
That could be swimming.
Okay, anything.
Same thing with basketball.
Okay.
You have to win in order to advance.
Okay.
So the more losses you have, of course, you won't move on to like the next round or whatever.
Okay. Mm-hmm. How was your drink?
It's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
I think you. Oh my God, you feeling it?
Not really.
Oh. All right. So what else for swimming? I mean for
Katie Ledecky.
Yeah, she won.
Is she really 27?
She won a bronze. Why you asked that?
Because I remember when we watched her last time, she was like 14. She's 27.
14 years old.
Remember when she was breaking all them records?
That was when Michael Phelps was still there.
Yeah.
So he has been there. He been gone for like 10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's.
But Olympics is every 4 years.
Yeah.
But when they said her age, I was like, damn. Last thing I remember, she was like 14, 15.
So was Clarissa. She started at 16.
Yeah.
Now look at her.
Yeah.
Woo woo.
Top dog.
Speaking of Clarissa Shields,
the GOAT,
the greatest woman of all times. Okay, so listen up. So I shared something on my page. About Clarissa because she fought last night. So I think I shared her post game presser.
She beat somebody up last night.
Yeah, she beat her up. She beat up and took her bike. She beat up, stomped her, and took her bike. But her post game presser was excellent. I loved it. I love hearing her talk because you wouldn't think that she would speak, like she speaks.
So eloquently.
Yeah. Especially coming from Flint. No shade because I love Michigan. I love Detroit. If you know, you know. But
what up, though?
I know, right? You like Detroit too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Detroit. You been there?
Once.
Yeah, okay. I like Detroit. I like the people in Detroit. Okay, so look. So let's talk about Claressa Shields. All right, so I'm not going to run down all her accolades because it's just so many. But if you go to her go to YouTube, not to her page, but to the fight, Google the fight. The announcer, he ran all that shit down, and it was like overwhelming. It was just like, we got time today.
Yeah.
You know, it was impressive.
It was a long introduction.
Yeah, I do know she started in the Olympics when she was 16. And in her post presser, she talked about that and about not giving up, and she started to just give up and try to find a job and take care of her family. But she went on and she wasn't gonna qualify because of her birthday. Something about the birthday. It was a discussion with the birthday, but come to find out, she was able to join the Olympic team, and that's when she started, and she hasn't looked back. So anyway, so Claressa Shields fought last night. Claressa from Flint, Michigan. I'm going to read my stuff because I have it a lot. Claressa Shields from Flint, Michigan versus, she fought Vanessa Lepage. Lepage. She's Canadian, and she was the title holder for the heavyweight what?
WBC.
Yeah, for women. Yeah, WBC. So
and this is Claressa's first time fighting heavyweight?
Yes. So so as she kicked off her first ever heavyweight fight, this win makes her the only woman in history with 4 weight world championships.
Wow.
So she got a championship and she beat people. She beat the champions in 4 different weight classes. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Okay. So with 2.27 seconds left in the second round, Lepage goes down. With 1.10 seconds left in that same round, Lepage hits the mat again. And as Lepage attempted to give it one more last effort to defend her title, Shields hit her with the kill shot, and she went down. Flint showed the fuck up.
Yeah.
For that girl, they always do.
That fight was in Detroit.
Yeah, it was in Detroit. Yeah, and I forgot which arena. Maybe the Little Pieces of Caesars.
Little Caesars.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe it was there. I'm not sure where, but
yeah.
I think everywhere she fights, they follow. Not everybody, but a lot of people follow. But when she's in Detroit, man, woo! And the other girl, she was Canadian, and Claressa talked about her. She was like, she sized the girl up, and she realized how she figured out how she had to handle her, how she had to deal with her, because she said the girl was bigger than me. Her back was broader, her legs were thicker. She said her build was different. She said she was built like some boxer. I forgot what she said. Some male boxer. So she
Tyson
said,
Fury?
No. Older boxer. So she said, I knew I had to handle her differently. So she said, I did it, And she said she was testing out her punches, her jabs and stuff on her to see what was going to phase it. And she found one that phased it, and then she went at it. And so, but Claressa won. And so somebody asked her, one of the reporters asked her, what was the next chapter for her? What's the next chapter for you, champ? And she says she has to get with her team, her trainers, to see if they'll move forward in the heavyweight category.
Right.
She said she likes the weight, but she said that category has a lot of fighters that are like beasts. They top notch. And she said she's ready for them, but she has to talk to her team and see if they want to, move forward or transition back down to a lighter weight.
Right.
And so she also admitted the competition was superb in the heavyweight arena.
Class.
Yeah, class. Thank you.
Weight
Thank
class.
you. Yeah, weight class. Mm-hmm. But she said she's up for it. But like I said, she has to get with her trainers and stuff and see, and see if it's gonna work. Yeah. But she did mention some fighters that she wanted to fight. I don't know. I didn't write that part down. Mm-hmm. But like I said, go see the post fight presser. It's on my page. You will be entertained. She's funny. She's gorgeous. I love her. I just love her.
She needs to go start fighting men now.
That's what she wanted, but I don't think so.
What they asked.
But she said she's been training. She trained all year to be more intense with her strength and her and hitting. Right. And then her trainer was like, "You ready?" Yeah. And then she said she feel heavier, but she feel more powerful. Right. And I was like, "Oh my God!" Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she said this is her first KO since 2013, maybe. Wow. Yeah, she been winning, but not knockouts.
Yeah. And to knock out a heavyweight.
Yeah, and take her shit. Yeah, take her shit. But so like I said, I'm not gonna read accolades because she has so many, you know. And so here's a fun fact for Claressa. Claressa is the only woman ever to be a middleweight champion and win a heavyweight championship. She's also second to Roy Jones to do it in history. In 100-year history, Roy Jones did the same thing. He accomplished the same thing in 2003. I think it was, he fought, I forgot what he fought. Some of the boxer you mentioned earlier. So Roy Jones fought him in 2003, and and then Claressa is the only woman to do the same thing. Yep. So yeah, that's impressive. So check out my page for her. Yeah, for her post-fight presser, and then check out YouTube for her actual fight. It's like condensed it. Well, they ain't really condensed it because it only was 2 rounds, right? Yeah. So yeah.
Did you hear after the first round what the crowd was saying?
What?
Whoop that trick.
Oh no!
Whoop that trick.
I know.
After the first round.
I didn't know that. Yeah, we good. Yeah. I ain't see that. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, but I was focused on the Damn, I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, with that trick. That's funny. Yeah. And so dang, where are people at? Y'all better. It's Saturday. It's nice. I mean, it's Sunday. It's nice. Yeah. Okay. Well, they'll check it later.
They'll check it.
And so let me see what else. What else you gotta talk about, Kamal?
Oh
yeah, the Steelers thing. Go ahead.
The Steelers.
I forgot they hear everything with these mics.
Yeah.
You can hear it all. Is it still lit?
Unedited, unfiltered.
Yeah. You hear every little thing, every swallow when you chew and all that.
For real?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they cool. No, go ahead. You ain't got nothing left. Like we already heard it all.
But I mean, as far as the Olympics go, the men play South Sudan on Wednesday.
The United States?
Yeah.
And they just signed. They just brought somebody else on. A new player on. They put a new player that wasn't on there when they played them.
Right.
Now I don't know.
We'll see how they do. Hopefully they get their shit together and stop playing around.
I just think they were just exhibitioning. You know. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, here's a fun fact. Since we were on the boxing category. So on here's a fun fact about boxing. On April the 6th, 1893.
Damn.
Oh. 1893, the longest boxing fight in history took place, which lasted 110 rounds. Look at him.
Where you get this from?
110. I saw it. 110 rounds. An example is 7:19 a.m. What is that? I.e. 7:19 a.m. between Andy. I don't know what that means. I guess it lasted that long?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But anyway, it lasted 110 rounds. Maybe it ended at 7:19 a.m. between Andy Bowen and Jack Burke. It ended in a draw.
Wow.
So they did all of that and nobody won.
I'd have fell asleep on his
Look at him.
Look like
and then back then, they didn't really have gloves. It was cushion.
Right.
I mean, I guess they did. Maybe the gloves were better back then because more cushion probably was in them.
Heck no. Mm-mm.
They were harder. Like, they were harder.
Excuse me. Yeah, that was like a bare knuckle. They looked like they was having a bare knuckle fight right there.
Look at them.
Yeah.
110 rounds. That's
this
wild.
Real?
Yeah, it's real. Google it. You ain't doing nothing else. All right, so hold up. And so, what else? Oh, this fight right here. Did you watch that fight?
No. Who won that one?
Bilal won it.
Wow.
But they say, okay. So I was reading the comments about it. So Bilal, I didn't watch this fight. I didn't know it was taking place. I'm not familiar with either one of those two. But Bilal got opened up like the last few seconds of the fight. But he still won. So it was a unanimous victory against Leon Edwards. But they say if you look at the picture, you would think he lost.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was all bloody and carrying on. Yeah. But no, he won. But somebody said it was the most boringest fight they had ever watched.
Really?
Yeah, they said it was boring, yeah.
Like Shakur.
Yeah. You'll see it. They said style makes fights, and that fight was boring. So they said somebody wasn't moving their head, whatever, but...
Edwards got manhandled for almost 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So Bilal was one on the bottom.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he lost.
He won.
I mean, he won, yeah.
He won, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, Leon was lazy, and I don't know if he really.
Leon's an older fighter, I believe.
Or either way, he lost.
Yeah, he must have just came back.
Both of them got ball spots.
Yeah.
Yeah. That don't mean anything. You can have ball spot and be 19.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to the next. Yeah. Get my girl.
You hear, well, what's his name fight next week?
Who?
Terrence Crawford.
Who he fight? Look at it. Hey, girl. And mine.
Terrence Crawford versus Israel. Israel Madrimov. That's next week.
You gonna watch
Saturday.
it?
I'm gonna try.
Where's the fight?
Where's it? 4:30.
On what channel?
It's on DAZN. It's pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
DAZN.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a DAZN. DAZN is like a sports channel.
Okay.
But that's at 4:30 because they're fighting in the UK.
On Sunday?
Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's something. So women's softball is picking up, especially in the college sport part of it. I had posted some entertaining videos from women's softball, like dancing and all that stuff, and it's real entertaining. But those girls be getting it in. So here's a fun fact. Well, not really a fun fact. It's just something that I found that it was interesting. A college softball's player of the year, Najeri Kennedy, just signed a $1.5 million deal with Texas Tech's NIL collective after transferring from Stanford. The deal is worth several times the size of many top men's college basketball superstars. That's impressive, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So, softball, women's softball on a collegiate level is like the thing. There you go. Look at it. The way in.
That's Clarissa?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She looked nice.
I know she did. That's her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have that. I have something for them for that. Yep, I know about saving all kinds of stuff on my page. Oh shit. Yeah. But so wait a minute. So there's something going on. There's something brewing in Pittsburgh with the Steelers. Here it is right here. So I found this article. It says doors are opening for Fields. So apparently Russell hasn't been performing well during the practices.
Right.
And I don't want the YouTube thing. Well, I'm gonna play it because I can hear it. You can't hear it. So Justin Fields took the first team reps. So Russell Wilson apparently was dealing with calf tightness, and so Justin Fields took the first team reps. But I also heard that Russell Wilson wasn't performing well. Like he wasn't performing well during the training camps, and Justin Fields was outshining him. Now maybe he wasn't performing well because he wasn't performing. He was sidelined. I don't know. Because you know how the media they like to spin things, so you can click, which we gotta start doing. But they said Justin Fields took the main snaps in practice. So Tomlin said Russ woke up one day and said his calf was tight. So it was his decision to sit Russ and let him rest and get his calf together. I want to know more. I don't like this YouTube thing. I want to read it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so Russell Wilson's injury has opened the door for Justin Fields. So I wonder, can you find that? Yeah. So I wonder. I just want to know who's going to start because we need to prepare for him. For the for the Steelers. Yeah.
I already feel like Russell Wilson was gonna
be a backup.
Really? To Justin Fields, yeah.
Oh.
Even if he did start the season,
yeah,
he wasn't gonna
you could have found it on here if you wanted.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He been training really good.
Yeah.
So. But I want to know what's going on in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, because it's really nothing that. Yeah, just let Justin Fields do his thing.
Yeah.
Whether he's trash or not, you have a better chance of winning with him at quarterback. With his mobility.
So what does it say? Yeah, you got him to let Bright Eyes. Go ahead, Bright Eyes.
Well, Mike Thomas says one man's misfortune is another man's opportunity.
That's what he said.
Mm-hmm. And that is the case right now for quarterback Justin Fields, who is getting unexpected reps with the first-team offense with Russell Wilson sidelined for the first 4 days of camp.
Like Lamar.
Like Lamar, yeah. But ain't nobody taking his spot.
Oh, no, he already know that.
But yeah, it said Fields saw some ups and downs, okay, which is the overall theme of his first 3 years with the Bears.
Right.
You know, he throws the ball well. He throws the deep ball well.
Yeah, he does.
He can run. You know, get away from pass rushers and stuff like that. But yeah.
He always did all that, but he still lost.
Yeah. His team wasn't good.
Yeah.
They
didn't build around him like they did Caleb.
Right. It's kind of up and down. Like when you have a rookie quarterback, some of them perform the way you want them to, and some of them take time.
Yeah.
Like Justin Fields has only been in here for 3 years.
Yeah. This is third year right here, right?
I think this is fourth year.
Oh, okay.
But still,
because the first year he sat.
Did he
I don't know, because I just feel like this is gonna be his first full year. I mean, his.
No, he didn't sit unless they had Jay Cutler at the time. No, Jay Cutler.
No, he was gone. No, he was gone.
I can't remember.
It was something with Trubisky.
Trubisky, yes, that's who it was.
Yeah, it was Trubisky.
Yeah.
But
yeah, they said on Saturday he only hit one of his 3 pass attempts.
Who?
Justin Fields, yeah. But that's not particularly well, but just let him keep getting the reps and he do his thing. We know what he can do in game time situations. So
right.
I don't really focus too much on how they're performing in training camp because we know who he is already.
Right.
If he was a rookie and he wasn't performing in training camp, then that's something different.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I always felt like Justin Fields was going to take that starting job.
Yeah, he said he was. He said, I'm competing for the job.
Yeah.
He's like, shit. No, and what? And Russell only getting paid $1 from the Steelers.
Right.
So they're paying Justin Fields more.
Yeah.
They're paying Russell Wilson.
Yep.
So, okay. Wow. That's a story to watch. Let me see. Enough of that. What else you got in your for your notes?
That's all I have for my notes.
Let me get some honorable mentions.
There was some Black Olympians that I wanted to talk about.
Go ahead.
Of course, you have your track runners.
So we're talking about Black Olympians.
Noah Lyles.
Yes. He's starting shit, I heard.
Yeah,
he's starting shit. Yeah, but amongst each other.
Yeah.
That's the thing I don't like. Yeah, because the little Quincy boy was like, no, I don't like what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't like that. I don't like that. That means he's intimidated.
Like the bully.
Yeah, but that's not good. You gotta do that. That means you're intimidated.
Right.
That's all that. He's intimidated by other people who's around him success. Yeah. So he gotta do that. They probably get him off their game, but that's not cool. You don't do that. But go ahead. I'm sorry, I may cut you off.
No, you good.
But that pisses me off.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But it's most of the black men are the black male. The male track and field team is black because black people are faster than white people.
Yeah.
But Noah Lyles is one of them. The young guy Quincy, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready to see what he does. I don't know when they start their events. Probably the next couple of days. And then you have there's a gymnast. I was watching him last night. Frederick Richard. Man, he was great.
He was.
Yeah, I was just watching him do the bars, the little high bar. Yeah, he did
when they swinging.
Yeah, with swinging. Yeah, he was good. He got Simone Biles.
That's called the parallel bars.
I think so.
No, the parallel bars you're not swinging. You just holding on
with your two arms, like on the side by side.
Yeah. No, the side by side like this.
Right. That's parallel.
The parallel bar is 2 bars.
Okay.
Like one here and then one here.
Oh, he only had one.
Flipping. Okay, so he had the beam, some kind of beam. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, that was good.
Aww.
He did good. I was like, dang, he's definitely gonna win some goals.
He better.
Yeah. He built like a dang football player.
I know.
All that upper body.
I say I know like I ever saw him. I ain't never seen him. Yeah. So we're gonna transition to some honorable mentions. So today, like we always end the podcast with honorable mentions, and they could be something quirky, funny, serious or just congratulating athletes, whatever. But this time it's going to be in remembrance of all our fallen athletes. It seems like we have been losing a lot each week. It's like more and more. Not so much on a professional level, but just in the news,
Yeah.
And they've all been so young. And so, do me a favor. While I'm doing this, can you pull him up? Cause I didn't pull his information up.
Okay.
All right. So, so we all know that yesterday, Jacoby Rashid Jones Sr. was laid to rest in his hometown of New Orleans, and the Baltimore Ravens honored him during their practice yesterday. And I didn't see it, but I know that they did. I did see the little video, but I didn't see it live. And everybody showed up and showed out for him. And I just want to say, rest easy, Jacoby. You definitely will be missed. I'm sure they will honor you this season with patches and a tribute, and all that good stuff. But he's finally been laid to rest. So, Jacoby Jones, peace. Would you say peace 12?
Rest in peace, 12.
Yeah, rest in peace, 12.
Yeah.
And also, legendary longtime Charlotte Hornets PA announcer, Big Pat Daugherty. Let me do this again. Big Pat Daugherty passed away at the age of 55. Pat was with the franchise for 20 years. He suffered from extreme neuropathy, which is a diabetic condition, but he didn't have diabetes. And he was confined to a wheelchair. In the past year, he's been going through a lot. He was going through a lot of medical issues. And so he passed away. I think they announced it yesterday. And he was very beloved in Charlotte. I know he's from Maryland. I'm not really sure what part of Maryland he's from, but he's from Maryland. And if you go on YouTube, if you go on Instagram, they have a tribute to him, and it tells you, how he got the job, and he had to sleep in his car, and he told it, and it was funny. But yeah, he was very beloved, and he wasn't always in a wheelchair. Of course, he was fine. He was walking around, but I think the neuropathy kicked in, and he was also a dialysis patient. He had to go to dialysis like a few times a week. I guess 3 is the norm, but he passed away. So rest in peace to Big Pat. And also, I want to give my condolences to the family of former tight end of the University of Las Vegas Rebels, DeJuan Mandley. As he was laid to rest yesterday in Phoenix, he was tragically struck while a passenger in an auto accident. The story was very vague. He was a letterman from 1999 to 2002. He was twice All-Mountain West and a beloved teammate. Rest in peace to you, Mr. Mandley. And also, I want to give an update for on Kyrie Jackson's as it pertains to his estate and the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings are granting Kyrie's estate the remainder of his signing bonus. In addition to that, they will be wearing the number 13. The number 13 will go unused this season. So they won't assign his number. And they will also be wearing, the team will be wearing decals on their helmets, and the coaches will be wearing pins with his initials on it in honor of him. So sleep well, young king. Yep.
And then 22-year-old Andre Seldon Jr. From Utah State.
Right.
It says here that
a defensive back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says he was diving from cliffs.
Cliff jumping. Yeah.
At Porcupine Reservoir and did not resurface.
Where's Porcupine? They say where that is.
It's in Utah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in Utah, and they had a dive team had to go find him because he didn't come back up from the water.
Yeah. So he died. Yeah, he died from cliff jumping. I knew it was something like that because I was looking through the comments, but I didn't know exactly, so I didn't want to put it out there.
Right.
But then I didn't have time to. So thank you for pulling that up. But yeah, that's sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
22 years old.
Yeah.
That is wow. He also played for Michigan too, I think.
Yes.
Because I saw Michigan on one of the pictures of Michigan.
He did.
That shit is wild.
Yeah, he transferred to Utah State
from Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
So rest in peace. Sending prayers to all the families and loved ones of all the fallen athletes. I don't want to make this a weekly or bi-weekly thing. Hopefully, but it just when it comes across my feed, my news feed, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, I always share certain things to my page so I can refer back to it later. And you guys can't see because I keep it private, but I just want to refer back to certain things. And I just saw a lot of athletes that were transitioning, and they were all young, and I was like, oh, what's going on? So yeah, so that's that. But did they say how Jacoby died? They say what happened to him?
No,
yet?
I don't think
just
they
in the
said
sleep
yet.
Still.
Yeah,
they're probably not gonna say anything. It's not really our business. It might be out there. I don't know. I didn't try to find it either. But
yeah,
that's crazy. Oh my God! So Mr. CTESPN, Antonio Brown himself, him and Lil Kim apparently are dating. Did you see that?
No.
So this video of them kissing in the club, and he, palming her butt, and they, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on in this world?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he can be talking about her next.
Right.
So whenever he has a flare up,
that's interesting.
He gonna put Lil Kim business in the street. Yeah, he gonna put that business in the street. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Antonio Brown. Yeah. Exactly.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That was from a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
He might be moved on to somebody else by now. So what? Anything else?
No, that's it.
You sure?
Yeah. I think we covered everything.
Oh yeah, we did.
We covered
a lot. We sure did, and we started it's been like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good time.
Yeah.
Cause normally be like an hour.
Right.
Or less than that, like 53 minutes or 40.
Yeah.
Cause last week I was late as hell.
You don't watch baseball.
No, but if you want to talk about it, talk about it.
It's not really to talk about. The Orioles finally got back on in the winning column.
They had a trade.
They did. They traded for they acquired a pitcher, Zach Eflin, from the Tampa Bay Rays. We do need some pitching because a lot of our pitchers have got hurt.
Yeah, we lost 4 in the beginning, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How are these 4 pitchers? What is going on?
And these guys be having surgery on their arms and all types of stuff.
That's wild.
Yeah. And then we also traded Austin Hayes to the Philadelphia Phillies.
For what?
For a pitcher or 2.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's the main thing we need. We need some more pitching to.
So they've been trading for pitchers.
Yes.
So we won last night.
We won today. We lost the last 2.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't even. So when it comes to series, how many series did we lose?
For the year.
No, I'm talking about like the past. Because I know the last time I was watching, I was never watching.
Mm-hmm.
And I was tuned in. The Yankees. We were playing the Yankees. So you know how long ago that was.
Yeah, we won that series.
But they beat 1. We beat 2. I remember they beat us.
They beat us in the second. They probably won 1 out of those games.
Okay.
It's a 3-game series.
Okay.
We won 2 out of 3.
All right. So okay. Because I was like, what is going on?
But we're still first place.
Okay. Oh, really?
Division.
In division.
In division, yeah.
What about in conference or whatever it's called?
Conference. Let me pull that up. We might be first or second. I know the Twins are up there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're second. Cleveland is first.
Okay.
By 2 games. 1.5 games.
1.5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So,
And so last week we had a call. Troy Johnson called in to the radio, to our podcast. And he gave us so much insight on the Tour de France. And it ended last Sunday. He called in just as it had ended. And it was so informative, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So that clip is on YouTube as well. And congratulations to the winner, the main winner. So the main winner, I can't pronounce his name, but he was supposed to be in the Olympics. He's from Slovenia.
Yeah, Toddy.
Yeah, from Slovenia. He's supposed to be in the Olympics right now, but he
Toddy Bagatra.
Yeah, Toddy Bagatti. Right. But he bowed out gracefully because he said he's exhausted. He said he was too exhausted after doing the tour to participate in the Olympics. Yeah, so that was very noble of him. Because you get somebody else a shot that can go full steam, like that. So yeah, so that's cool. And let's see. I want to get all this out of the way. Anything break while we've been here? Any news breaks? Anything?
No news breaks, but Somebody got traded during the middle of a game.
Who? Baseball?
Baseball.
Oh, my God.
Yep. Christopher Morel was traded to the Rays in the middle of the Cubs game.
What teams and stuff like that?
Chicago Cubs.
He was traded in the middle of the game?
Yeah. To the Tampa Bay.
They hugging
Rays.
him now?
Yeah.
He just found out about it?
Mm-hmm.
How did that make he gotta go now?
Yeah, he gotta go now.
That's some bullshit. He packing his stuff up.
Uh-huh.
It's like you're getting evicted.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my God, he got traded in. Okay, say that again.
Christopher Morel was traded to the Rays in the middle of the Cubs game today. Yep.
Wow, he is literally packing his stuff up.
Yeah.
And he's getting hugs and everything.
Yeah, he's out of